Alright, well, Breakfast with the Jetsons, episode 20. We finally here.
Finally on episode. Yo, we done shot episode 25 times now.
Low key, but anyway, we here. Episode 20. It's your boy Trez.
It's your boy Don, aka Will Thon, aka Spawn, aka Don Juan, aka E.O. Barthon, aka Voltron. If you watch the 2010 movie, it is a fantasy fiction movie based on a book called Tron.
I wanted a Tron like that, but I fuck with that though. I see the vision, I see where you was going.
I go by that too.
Yeah.
So, what's up with y'all, man?
Shit, man, I'm doing pretty well. How you living?
I'm okay, bud. We just had Father's Day the past weekend.
Sir.
How was y'all's Father's Day? I don't know how y'all's relationship was. I don't know if that was an awkward question or not.
I mean, mine was low key, like, me and my father cool right now.
Okay, right now.
So,
I ain't.
just had, like, cordial, like, conversation. I just like, that's where I am with it. But like, yeah, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Key, how you been, man? How you been feeling?
Good, man.
It's good, man.
Preparing for this move out west, man. So I'm excited about that.
Move out west. You want to give him an update on the Key life right now? Tell him what's popping out west.
Man, working with a brand. A really great friend of mine that we've been working on this move and this brand for a while now, and just brands in general, and just creating a bunch of stuff. Basically what I'm doing now, but I just want to take my talents out there for real and expand on what I'm already doing. And like, I don't know, I just think it's time for me to be traveling a lot more. Why not? I got the opportunity to, and I sacrificed a lot to get to the point. So I'm just excited, man.
Feel that, bro.
Facts.
Shout out to that shit, bro. Shout out to new opportunities. Shout out to real niggas. Shout out to Key. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
2020 a big year, despite everything that's going on.
Yeah. That is facts.
Yeah, bro. I hope everybody's mental health is fine right now. I guess I would say.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing I wish I had a kind of trying day to day, but I feel good right now. Actually, the day was like probably one of the first days. This year has been crazy for me personally because I feel like this is the first year I've been able to take a hold of my mental, like, I don't know what's the best word to say. My anxiety. I'm able to like notice it a lot more. Like there hasn't been a day for real where I haven't like not laughed and smiled at some point in that day. Like I really don't think there's been a day this whole year I've just had a bad, like full bad day. There's been bad moments like today. Like I had like really shitty morning, but like, yeah, especially in these times, man, like a lot of shit going on, like just weighing heavy on the soul. And I feel like I had to take just a break from social media today. Probably gonna do that for a little bit, to be honest.
That's good, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, like you said, man, like mental health is just really important, especially in this time right now.
I feel that, bro. I definitely.
And mental health is always important, by the way.
Always important.
My bad, Don. But yeah.
No, you're right. I ain't hating on that at all. I respect that. I'm always for that. I used to be going through some wild shit myself. So, I'm not hating on anybody that's able to focus on their shit and prioritize your mental health when necessary. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, most people would rather hear you complaining than read your obituary. So
we want you happy. We want you focused. That's the thing that we want.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's very important that most people stay positive at this time like this. People are going back to work. Public is opening back up. But I want people to know that COVID is still here and it's not dying like you think it is. It is in some areas, but for the most part, it is not. In Richmond, the Richmond hospitals, they're still putting people out to the halls. The hospitals are still being overfilled in Richmond, where we are right now. Yes, we are still getting overfilled in our city right now. So even though shit is opening back up, I would recommend you chill out still for a little bit longer.
Definitely. I feel like we're gonna go into another quarantine, which is kind of needed. Like you notice, like all the places like in Europe, like that have taken the proper procedures as far as quarantining, are like kind of have more freedom now, and their numbers have decreased like tremendously. Right. But here, that shit is keep spiking up.
We haven't taken those precautions.
Exactly.
Nothing ever fully shut down. I've been working this entire time. I haven't been off at all.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, and I serve food, so like, you know, I don't really understand it myself. Well, I do understand it, and I know why. It's capitalism. At the end of the day, this is the shit that it runs on. Capitalism can't run without running. It's not made for that. Billionaires are gonna want us to kill ourselves for the sake of them. At the end of the day,
Pretty much.
that's why I always tell these niggas we gotta end capitalism before anything positive can happen, because it's no way that capitalism is. This is how it's supposed to run. So like, you know, what the fuck you gonna do about it, man? Other than do something different.
Yeah.
2020, your boy Don is a communist. I'm gonna read a couple books and get back to y'all on how I feel about it. But I'm telling you right now, that's where I'm coming.
I can't get with the communist vibe, but I can get with my own vibe. Shout out to everybody doing what they gotta do.
Hey.
But I think everybody should just get on their own shit, get enlightened within themselves, and yeah, like I don't think the world's so divided. I don't think you'll ever find like a central common ground, even for like people like the side, like the BLM side of things. Like there'll never be like a real common ground, like it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Like it always is, like for the people, especially black people in this time. Like,
I feel that. True.
But I feel like what I'm noticing right now, like I'll be out there with the protests. Like I actually briefly talked to Key about this earlier. Like I feel that sometimes we get really divisive out there, and I really feel like it shouldn't be that. It's all black. And we don't go through the same like things, but like I never want shit to be divisive. That's always like a downfall. I feel like I don't have the answer, so I'm not saying how to get beyond that point. But
Right.
I just hate to see that shit.
Yeah, I feel like that too. That's why I was like, let me go ahead and start reading up more of my shit. Because I've done a lot of reading, but I can always do more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Always.
You know, I can always do more. I don't feel like I can. I don't feel like I can properly articulate my thoughts, even with rapping. And, you know, I don't even know how to begin to explain that one. So, like,
I don't really think anybody will.
yeah, like I can't explain that without like going crazy. So I won't get into that, but it's a thing.
Yeah.
Let's get into some numbers real quick, bro.
Okay.
So, I was telling y'all motherfuckers, well, not y'all specifically, but y'all motherfuckers, I was telling niggas COVID's still around, right? So, Richmond, we're looking at, boom, right now, our updated is 2,031 confirmed cases, 30 deaths.
Damn.
That seems not bad, right? Richmond is a low case. But we're not in Richmond. We're in Henrico, which is a smaller city outside of Richmond.
I don't know which Henrico, East Henrico or West Henrico.
We are in, I want to say, we will be at the West Henrico, in Henrico. But it can house it all as one. Henrico, small county outside of Richmond, 24,448 confirmed cases, 138 deaths. In this small neighborhood. We got almost 150 people dead in this vicinity of where I'm living right now.
But is that accounting for East Henrico or West Henrico?
This is all of Henrico. This is all of Henrico.
So but my thing with that, I wonder in location, like, I mean, I don't know where the fuck this shit is, but
It started over here at a.
I wonder if lifestyles plays a part in that, because you notice like the numbers in Richmond and Henrico are mad different. So I'm trying to, especially when it comes to the death. So I'm wondering like who lives where. Like,
well, that's the thing though. It could be you could still have a good lifestyle, but even if the person next to you doesn't,
maybe lifestyles have to go where. But I'm trying to say who lives where. So in Henrico, let's think of who lives in East and West in Henrico. Like you combine this right now with West Henrico. So that is a lot of suburban, like white. Like I went to high school out there. There's a lot of suburban white. You have some old, but not too much old. And then you have this right here, which is essentially the hood. But like, I don't know. Like,
well, it started here at a rehabilitation center, right? There was an outbreak there.
oh, you got the rehabilitation. Oh shit.
Yeah, no, I remember when the outbreak started here in this. It started at a rehabilitation center about 6 miles from here. So I guess that would be in Western Michael. I mean Eastern Michael.
Yeah, that's Michael.
So that one building, they have about 35 people that died in that one building.
That's ridiculous.
And that's where it started here. And that was March/April. And now we're at 138 deaths, so 100 more people have died since then.
Yeah, I was like, that's...
Even if we're talking East and West America, that is a lot.
Yo, I went to get a new key today, and dude was like at the door. they got the doors locked. He asked me, he's like, "Are you have you had coronavirus?" I was like, "No." He was like, "Are you sick?" I was like, "No." He was like, then he asked me like another question. I was like, "No." And then he let me in that jump. But yeah, I had to have a mask and everything. But he asked me like 3 questions before I even could come in.
Yeah.
Like, dude was cool.
He just asked you?
The whole, like, even when I went in, like, the whole business, like, they was cool people. But I was like, damn. He asked me like 3. I mean, I can't be mad at him. But I was like, oh shit. Like, yo, this shit felt like he really questioned, like, bro, really behind it, like, cracking the door, like, asking me 3 questions, like, boom, boom, before he even let me in to get a new key.
I mean, we weren't that dramatic at work, but now that we're doing skills, like at my job, like we have to take people's temperatures, ask them questions like where they've been, like kind of take that precaution. We had to send somebody home today because they had a high temperature. We was like, no, you gotta go. Like,
right.
99.8. Like this shit on, I had to take a temperature. That shit, the color changed. I was like, oh no, like you gotta go. I don't know if you got it, but you got high temperature.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you gotta take these precautions.
Yeah, even high temperatures, you know, you should let nobody in for the day.
But I definitely think it's gonna have to get to the point where we have to go in another quarantine at some point this year.
Yeah, China's already going on it. Beijing right now, look. Don't go to the bars just because they open, niggas. I know you.
Don't go to the bar, bro. The bar is not the way. Like, no, do your thing. I was there. I was young. Do your thing. Bar is the way to get lit.
He said I was young.
I'm still young. At some point, I was there at the bars when the bars was away and coronavirus won't pop. So, like, I was getting in and out there. So do your thing, but have precaution while you're doing your thing, because this ain't the time to do that shit.
Look.
It's like before AIDS start popping. Like I was out there, but like y'all got it rough out.
Yeah, I don't think y'all understand, but for all y'all niggas at the beginning, the first month, that was like more people have died from 9/11 from this. Where we at now? Way more niggas than 9/11, like 100 times more, literally.
9/11 is one like event. This is a virus. Like,
yes, nigga. But when the first month or two started happening,
who said that?
It was so with my brother. For one,
nah.
I'm not gonna
Which
say.
one?
I'm not gonna say.
Right.
But you know who the fuck you are, you stupid ass nigga.
I think I know which one. So
you know which one. And and then the rest was white people. It was my brother and all white people. That was it.
Hey man. That was a very stupid
Listen,
thing.
bro.
I don't think people understand how infection and shit spread. Like this shit could be anywhere. Like yo,
have y'all been tested?
Oh fuck no.
No, I haven't.
Do y'all think y'all might have had it before at any point? Because I do.
I think I had that shit. I think I had that shit for Valentine's Day.
I think I had it in January. I was sick the entire month of January.
Bro, I keep track. I think you had it, I had it, Slosh had it, I think a couple of my other friends had it. Like, I watched a trend of people get sick. So that's, like, because I got sick eventually. I watched that because I hate getting sick. So,
I hate that shit, bro.
And, like, it's like the end of the world when I get sick. But this time, it was like, yo, I literally might die. I remember being in my bed like, yo, this might be it.
Bro,
like,
right.
And, like, I really felt, like, fucking, like,
I was like,
just done. Like, and... Like,
I was
fortunately woke up
like,
the next day and felt a little bit better, but yeah, like I feel like that could have been it.
I was literally like 2 days away from taking myself to the hospital before I finally felt better. Because I would always feel better for like 1 day at a time and then go right back into being sick. For the entire month of January, I was like, I keep throwing up, I keep coughing, which was it's a fucking what's it called? Respiratory disease. So it's affecting your lungs and shit. The entire month of January, I was like, yo, I think I just have a fucking permanent cough. I'm not stopping any of this shit. I'm throwing up every other day.
Yeah.
I was like, this shit, I was literally like about to take myself to the hospital before I finally, and this was a month after I got a flu shot. So I was like, me being this sick doesn't even make sense. So I was like, it's gotta be something else. Right. So yeah, I definitely feel like it can't, coronavirus got into America, I think in November or December of last year. So there was the first wave of people don't even know that they had it. They were just sick.
Yeah.
And it was just like, why the fuck am I so sick?
Right. So, how do you go about getting tested? How much is it? And can it show if you had it before?
So testing should be free. I don't know that, but it should 100% be free.
I don't know if they can test if you've had it before.
They can. They can test if you have. They can test if you have the antibodies, but there's no proof that even if you do or don't have the antibodies that you've had it before, because there was a case of a lady that got it twice. You know what I mean? And they were saying at first that you can't get it twice, but now there's a girl that got it twice.
They have no correct information on this. They said masks ain't work, and they said wear a mask. You can't get this twice, you can get this.
Right.
This is not going. This is not going away anytime soon.
Like
I've heard of stories of it coming from a lab.
Like I've heard plenty of stories. There's an actual patent on like the coronavirus. So I'm assuming that was something that niggas was testing and that shit just broke out. Just like a virus. But like there, you can look it up. There's an actual patent on the coronavirus and COVID-19. But it's, I don't know. Like, I don't know how that shit started, but people just need to take more precaution. I need to take more precaution. Everybody do. It's very serious, but it's hard to avoid. Like, you definitely need to take precaution, but that is something hard to avoid, man. Like, it's just something very new for the world. Like, I don't think it's not new, but in our lifetime, we've had little things like this, but we've not had anything like the coronavirus.
Well, we have, but it's just we haven't been so lackluster about the way it's been treated. Well, we have. And
we haven't had anything in the aspects where it has to shut down the economy, and then niggas getting free money, and then they gotta restart this shit to the point where, okay, well, we don't know, we gotta, nigga, they shut down the NBA. That shit ain't happened during the swine flu. Like, that's funny, but like a lot of this shit, like it shut down a lot of shit. That has never happened. That's something that's very important to America, to where it had to shut down money. Like, a lot of people lost jobs, a lot of people went out of business. This is something different. Like this is like, it's something different on all aspects, not just the health. Like, it's very bit different on health, but they don't know how to approach this shit. Like, they don't have the answers. Like,
no, they don't. There's no vaccine yet. They're still testing all this. That's why I'm saying it's not gonna. The fucking swine flu is still around.
All of this shit is around.
Niggas still get the swine flu. Like, these pandemics. Niggas still get the Black Plague. From what that shit, like, none of this shit really ever fully ends. So it just. Yes, niggas still get the Black Plague. It's still around. I watch Hoarders. Niggas be having rats in their closet for 6 years, and they create the Black Plague in their closet. Like, this shit like this is still around. So
that's unfortunate.
Don't do that.
And it's also very hard because, man, I want to be out here protesting. Like, it's somewhere.
That's what I was about to get to. So how do y'all feel about, we've been protesting. Do y'all want to keep protesting? I don't think I do. I want to keep protesting, for the sake of shit, but
I'm gonna just do whatever's right. There's some days where I feel too tired to protest, but there's some days I'm like, I need to be out there. So that's just how I just feel in my spirit. But I don't know. I can't really answer that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I go by a different kind of code in life, so I can't really, like, I understand how serious all this shit is, but I've been through a lot of shit in life, so, like, not to sound ignorant, I'd be damned if a virus is gonna stop me for a lot of shit. And I really do feel like that. A lot of people can't attest to that mentality, but that's how I feel. But
I feel that.
Shit.
Oh
damn. Oh my bad, I got some good ass news just now. Oh damn, nigga.
I feel that.
Anyway, yeah, but I don't know. Like, I have to do whatever just feels right to me, to be real.
I feel that. That's kind of why I'm at. But I also grew up in like a really medical family, so I see a lot of this shit like up front, and it scares me.
You good? First of all, you just.
Oh no, I'm looking for something.
Oh shit! I was like,
no, you good? No, you good. I'm fucking cause my mom is a charge nurse, so she's seen people die from COVID. I hear people talking die from COVID. Blaine just goes is a charge nurse. I hear her talk to people die from COVID.
Okay.
I went to EMT school. Like, that's what I graduated for. I know how.
Fam, my mom has been a nurse for the past, like, how old am I? 26. She's been a nurse for the past 27 years, and she has a respiratory disease. Like, I understand how important it is.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, both y'all has been in the medical field.
Like, yeah, and I work with her, so like I understand how important it is, but I have to. There's certain causes that's really important to me, and I gotta do what's right for me. So if I have a calling to be out there, I'm gonna be out there. I know there are other ways I can be out there spreading messages important. I'm working on expanding those, using the podcast, music, like keep donating. But like I don't know, like I just gotta do what's right. Like how I feel is right in approaching that. And I'm not someone who's gonna judge anybody on how they do it. Like you don't think it's safe to go out and protest? Like COVID is very fucking serious. Like people are dying. Like other diseases are serious, like police brutality, but like people are dying. So do what's right for you. But if you feel like you need to be out here in the streets, out of your house in the streets and fucking march. But that's how I feel about that.
I ain't hating on it.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm looking at is like motherfuckers is I guess what I'm saying is that I think motherfuckers is using this shit for everything being back opening for the wrong reasons, and they're gonna blame people protesting for the outbreak coming back.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
When the people protesting are still the ones wearing masks. They're still the ones that care about, not spread. They're the people that care about people. So like,
but you also can't hide the fact that there are places that are doing this testing, like a bunch of sports shit, like a bunch of jobs that are doing this testing, and all of their employees or all their athletes are coming back positive. So it's not just out here, just the protesters.
Exactly.
It's everyone. This is not something. This is not a race thing. It's not a China disease. This is not a black disease. This is not a poor person disease. This is coming after anybody. You don't know. We don't have enough information on it.
And we know that, but the motherfuckers that are out there arguing that they shouldn't have to wear masks, the motherfuckers that they don't give a shit about any of that. They're gonna argue.
Well, they can argue it, but they also can die. So like man, you can argue it, but you can't cheat death. I'm like for real. Like they can argue it, but if they get it, they die. Tough break, nigga. You died. Like I'm sorry to be that cutthroat about it, but you don't want to take the precaution on, then don't, bro. Like it's cool. Like some people, you just can't say it. You can't say it to everybody. You can't. It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Like it's a waste of time and energy.
I feel that. What was I about to say? Well, first of all, now that's over with, I want to have some fun now.
Let's get it.
What we got now? Who came out with some shit?
Tiana Taylor came out with some shit. We haven't talked about R&B in a hot minute. I don't think we talked about R&B since last year, bro. So I think I gave her album like one good solid listen. I only had like the time to it, been doing a lot of shit. But I really did like it. She had a decent amount of features on this. I really feel like this was like, she had the time to make the shit that she wanted to make. Like, she won't just under this make 5 albums in 1 month type of good music type of shit that they had her under last year with good music. She had creative control, I feel like, to do the project she needed to make, and I feel like she delivered on this. I really did like this. Tiana Taylor, the album.
I have not listened to it yet, but I will. I heard one song off of it, that shit was fire. I heard Kanye had nothing to do with this one.
I don't know about that. I mean, I feel like some fashion Kanye had to have something to do with it, probably just executive producer, listener or something, but I mean, I'm glad he didn't. Him and Push had a hand in that last album too. Like shout out to Push though, he was doing good. He doing good shit out here too. But like I mean, they had a hand in that as well. And like that's always an interesting thing when it comes to artists, like as far as creative control and how to gauge that, like as far as because I do feel like that is a job sometimes as an executive producer, but especially nowadays and the artists that are coming out now, a lot of them do not need that, like baby.
Right.
Some people still do, like some artists definitely do, like younger artists, but like a Tiana Taylor, the shit she do, like she don't need nobody like
Yeah,
curating her shit.
She's been in the industry for a while now.
Yeah. And that could be some contractual obligation type shit. I don't know how the industry, like, I know how industry work kinda, but I ain't at that level yet. So, so when I get there, I let niggas know. Like, if they don't cancel a nigga, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm really glad she had the freedom to do this. As far as other music drop, Anderson .Paak.
Anderson .Paak, he did drop a new single.
Mm-hmm.
Did you play that earlier?
Yeah.
I did play it earlier.
I like that
video.
one.
Yeah, it's called Lockdown.
Shit was hard.
Yeah, that was really good.
You know, talking about the coding events or whatever.
Yeah.
Anderson .Paak, always fire as or whatever. You know.
New Wale.
New Wale. Y'all looked into it yet? I have
I
not.
have not yet.
I heard there's about 10 songs.
Yeah, I heard it was good. It's different. It's kind of more upbeat, up tempo, but it's still kind of going with the current times right now. Wale's always.
I'm gonna go check it out.
shit.
Definitely.
Yeah. New Pop Smoke. That shit is just showing on my screen. But New Pop Smoke has his first posthumous album.
Okay.
Drop.
Okay.
Pretty sure 50% executive producer. I've only heard a few songs off of it. It's like Make It Rain. That's my shit. He got Rowdy Rebel on it. That's my shit. Go listen to that shit.
Okay.
I'm Make It Rain on whoever. That's my shit.
Gotta do it.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. You want to talk about this no name J. Cole shit?
Yeah. Well, I guess we can.
How we want to approach this? You want to start? You want me? You want me to get on?
I guess I'll say what I'll say is I guess J. Cole came off. It was definitely shitty ass timing. Even with what he was saying, even if he wasn't directly wrong with what he was saying, I understand that he was trying to come off humble and it didn't come off as that way. I feel like some people did take it to an extreme in a certain way, thinking that he was coming off as I don't even know the word for it right now, but you know what I mean. I feel like they think he was coming off of trying to talk down to No Name in a way, without making it seem like it. You know,
Right.
kind of like how white people do a lot in a lot of situations. And but either way,
J. Cole White.
no. Look, either way, even if he was completely innocent in it, which I believe he was, still bad timing for it. Not a bad time. Not a good time for it. No Name. She's a great rapper. I do think she's a better rapper than J. Cole. She's gonna squash you with some shit like that.
Fam. After this shit, yeah. Like,
oh no.
man, alright, y'all know how I feel about Cole. Like, I give Cole credit as far as my artistry. Like,
right.
I give him as like one of the people. Like, there would be no Trans albums without J. Cole. Like, I fuck with it like that much. But with this, I feel like not only was it poor timing, I've had an early conversation with Key about it. It's just like with the shit that he do, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand his approach in this. Like, I feel that, I mean, he did feel like he was slighted in that tweet, which I could see, like, it being a bit condescending in a type of way, like, yo, like, y'all niggas ain't out here doing shit. And J. Cole is someone who has a history of doing shit. But at the same time, like, I feel like just the public is not the way to go about it, especially in these times. I feel that,
And J. Cole's smart enough to know that.
And I feel like he should have been like, that should have went to the DM, like, yo, like, I understand, or get his questions off right there. Like, cause I understand it's Cole as artistry, and I think you've talked about it, Key, as far as being like the thought leader. You said
Yeah,
Joe Budden
right.
said like Cole's like a thought leader, but like
Kendrick.
So he has a right as an artist to get that shit off. But I feel like that's something like this serious, that's something that shouldn't have, that's beyond record for me. Like, say, ask her the questions you need to know. Because, like, I feel like there is a community of niggas that just don't know. Like, and really need to be informed about, yo, what's happening to these girls? Like, why these girls really going fucking missing? Like, that's something that's really big. There's a lot of black girls going missing out here.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't think a lot of people are aware of that. Like, how naive, like, that might sound for a lot of people. Like, I think just people just aren't aware of that. And we gotta be real to that. And we can't be disrespectful to those people and shit on them for not knowing that.
Awareness
like,
is everything. Awareness is everything.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. But I feel like he could have went about it in a different way. I still love Cole. I'm not canceling J. Cole. I'm not, because he shows action.
This was
he's
not
been
something
out
to
here
cancel you about.
protesting.
He's already to let you know he's opening ones.
And but like you said earlier, people just take shit to the extreme and just want to automatically just cancel people.
Mm-hmm.
But like, and that's not bro. He's showing. Like, he's been out here in these fucking streets doing shit. His whole Forest Hills Drive house donated to single moms to live there. Like, that's him. Like, he do this shit. But I felt like it was almost ignorant. Like, yo, what you mean you don't know what's going on, bro? Like,
he definitely should not have sounded outdated as he was.
Yeah, because I feel like he has the access to be able to speak to certain people that may have knowledge and education on certain things.
Yeah, and of course, like I said, I don't attribute any of the shit like this, like being he went to college, he should know some shit like that. I've never thought some shit like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, I don't mean shit.
Yeah.
I don't even know what
I know mad niggas that went to college that are dumb as shit still today. So like that has never been a correlation to me. But for him to be like, to know that he is uneducated on shit like this and not capable of stuff like that, and then still just come out. It's like, well, nigga, what the fuck? Why don't you just go with a book then? Why?
That's actually a good question.
Like, I don't, like, that's how I looked at it. Yeah, but no, I'm not gonna cancel Cole. It's just more like, nigga, like, you have identified that you're not aware, not educating this shit, and you're asking other people to educate you on shit that's already out there and available to educate yourself on.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like,
what, over 30?
Yeah, J. Cole like 32, 33.
You know, I'm 100% sure that J. Cole knows how the internet works. So that is a very lazy argument. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cole. Big fan though. You're not canceled.
Not canceled. I just wish there would just be more of a, for a lot of older people, like a bit of a understanding and like, I guess I feel no names part of a sense of urgency. Because, like, I talked about earlier, like, those people are, like, people in positions, like, and actually can make shit shake and have, like, a huge platform to move shit. And that was kind of her point about just artists that talk about this shit, but don't really, like, where are they right now? Now, I feel like that's kind of what she said it how she wanted to say it, but I feel like she was just like, where are they right now?
Right.
And, like, that's just the response. Cool response is like, we got out of it, but we don't know where these people are, so we can't really question them and judge them. I don't know where Kendrick is right now. I don't know, like, was he in Compton yesterday, like, marching? I don't know where Hov is right now. Like, I can't.
That's another thing too. Yeah.
But I do know these are people that have positions that can make these moves, so we can't be so judgmental of them. But at the same time, we can hold them to the fire and ask, yo, what's up? Like, where are y'all right now? Because y'all hold a powerful position.
Right.
Nah, I definitely feel that. And, you know, and she's tweeted that too. She's like, what the fuck is Jay-Z and Beyonce? What's your favorite billionaires?
Oh, she called him the Fed today.
Oh, yeah. She called him about.
Yeah, but she won't have it today, man. No name was on. I can't wait to see,
I mean, like, I won't get into it because I low-key agree with everything she says. But
she knew Vanguard.
It conflicts the shit out of me. I low-key as you know, because, well, you would know why some shit like this would conflict the shit out of any hip-hop artist that's a real hip-hop fan. But
I guess to that point, it just gives you kind of more so just lean towards yourself. Like, you can't, like, understand what these people, like, these quote-unquote higher-ups can do and understand the value of them, but understand the value within yourself, too.
Yeah. That's what I always thought, bro. And Yeah, that's all you. Basically, what you said. Yeah, that's all you can really do at this point. Is trust yourself beyond anything. Especially in a year like this with everything going on.
Yeah.
All you niggas been home. I hope a lot of y'all niggas was able to find yourselves. I hope.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think a lot.
You don't think niggas found themselves?
Well, it's necessary.
Damn, y'all niggas wasn't looking for yourselves? What
It's
y'all doing?
necessary.
Niggas won't looking for themselves.
Niggas
Hopefully you find out
niggas
that
looking
it
for
will be
weed.
necessary.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I hope you found weed at least. Don't.
That's essential. I hope you found that, bro.
Damn, bro. I hope.
Hey, July 1st, decriminalization.
Hey,
Virginia.
I hope some of y'all niggas ain't been in the crib since March and ain't found no weed, bro.
I highly doubt it. That shit on the stop. I highly doubt that niggas have not found weed
That's
since
like
March.
that's like the first.
Hey.
Like, if you searching for weed, like wherever you are, and you haven't found it since March, nah, bro. You haven't been looking, like, at all.
If you ain't found weed since March, you the feds.
You ain't even calling nobody. Yeah, for real, bro. Like, that's the only way. It's the only way. That'd be the worst. You getting your shit off and no laughs. I'd be like, damn, I'm not
But
funny.
I be doing that shit on everybody else. Motherfuckers be dying laughing.
That's what I'm saying.
And I throw one day away, they be like, oh, nah.
Like, I think that should just be funny. They just be
Now,
trying to act like that shit ain't funny.
Now
Yeah,
This is cool.
Sometimes it be like that.
Yeah, now I don't hear from you for 47 hours. Or some shit like that. Like, you know that shit was funny. I showed that shit to everybody on my phone. They be like, oh, nah, nigga, you was hilarious when you did that. And I'm like, I know. Nah. I was like, nah, you ain't about to tell me I can't be funny.
Anyway, I tried to find the platform, but I couldn't find it. But Colin Kaepernick has been given some type of show. I don't think it's like a podcast. It's gonna be some interview style type of platform to where he just kind of just speaks on social issues and kind of the shit that's going on right now. I feel like this is good timing for it. I wish he'd have got it sooner, but this is something I've been saying on the podcast that I wish this nigga would have done. So I'm really glad it's happening right now, because his voice really needs to be heard on this. And he, like, we talk about leaders all the time, like, not having, like, there's only a certain amount of people that can really do this shit, because not everybody can really do this shit. I feel like he wanted to take a role to do it. I don't know if he's the best leader for it. That's not for me to judge, but if he's going to be that role, doing things like this is a great initiative, and I'm really glad that he's doing shit like this right now.
I mean, yeah. If there was anybody to be in this position right now, it should be him.
Yeah.
Sports-wise, at least.
Definitely.
Yeah. There's no other person I can think of to be a better representative for anything like this. He's literally not just sacrificed, but basically lost his career for this.
Yeah. Lost his career, but he's not giving up. He's
lost his
still,
career, but didn't take a loss.
And he's getting to work out with the Chargers. I don't know how credible it's going to be, but
lost his career, but it didn't take a loss.
Right.
He's always going to have.
He never took a loss. He never.
No. He's part of history now. He's going to go down in the history book. He's always going to have support of us, as long as no wild shit happens. Listen, niggas. I want to make this shit very clear, bro. Stay inside for a little bit longer.
Yes.
Please. Don't go out. Don't send your mayor letters saying you want to go to Busch Gardens. Don't.
Hey man, don't even associate with the mayor. Fuck the mayor. But that's a whole different. That's episode 22. Anyway, continue. You was gonna say my bad.
No, Stoney go home, or we will stone you home. Listen, niggas. It ain't that serious. Go. You can do stuff outside without being around people. By the way, there's a lot of activities you can do to be outdoors. You don't have to go to the bar and just be directly around people. I met it with some niggas tonight when I got out because I was trying to pick up some weed. I walked up in a bar. I'm not gonna say any names. I'm not gonna say what bar I went to. I walked up in a bar. They was like, yeah. Let you know when you get home. Yeah, just stay and have some drinks with us. The bar was packed. Like that never happened.
Yeah. People don't care, man.
what do we just? We're about to hit 120,000 deaths in America right now. Shit ain't game. It's never been a game. And I understand that America needs to open back up. Well, they want to open back up for the sake of capitalism. I know, but that doesn't mean that you have to be out and everywhere.
That's fact.
That is facts. I just want people to stay safe at the end of the day. And I want niggas to understand that you are not invulnerable. I want niggas to understand that your favorite artist is not invulnerable. Y'all got anything to say to these niggas?
Stay safe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you voted, get out here and vote.